Hello students, today we will discuss about the projectile. In our previous class we also discussed the projectile, but it is in the horizontal direction. Today we will discuss about the projectile fired at an angle theta with the horizontal and with the vertical. In case of the projectile, when we throw it with some initial velocity, uniform velocity, then velocity has two components. One component is ux cos theta, u cos theta, and second component is u sin theta. U cos theta component is horizontal component and u sin theta is vertical component. As we go in the upward direction, the sin theta component goes on decreasing, and when the projectile reaches at the highest point, it has only horizontal component, that is u cos theta. Its vertical component is 0. It has only u cos theta, which is the horizontal component, because there is no force due to the gravity. Right? Now, in case of the projectile, we will find the, first of all, trajectory of the projectile. We have to show that path followed by the projectile is parabolic in nature. We have to find the equation of parabola. Second, we have to find the time of flight. Time of flight means total time taken by the projectile in its motion. Second, we find horizontal range, maximum distance covered by the projectile along horizontal direction. Right? And third, we have to find the maximum height. Right? Now, this is the case when the projectile is projected at an angle theta with the horizontal. When we have to find the time of flight, maximum range, horizontal range, maximum height of the projectile which is fired at an angle theta with vertical, we can find these results from the projectile fired at an angle with the horizontal by replacing the theta by 90 degree minus theta. Right? These two are the identical. In case to find the time of flight, maximum range, trajectory, horizontal range, maximum height, we replace the theta by 90 degree minus theta. Right? Now let's start. Angular projection of projectile. Let us our object is thrown with some initial velocity u at an angle theta with the horizontal. So u is the uniform velocity and it has two components. One is the uy and second one ux. Uy is u sin theta and ux is u cos theta. It is horizontal component and this is vertical component. As we go in upward direction, u sin theta component goes on decreasing and u cos theta during its whole of journey remain constant. At the highest point, u cos theta is remain and u sin theta is 0. So, on reaching at the highest point, projectiles start moving downward and vertical component goes on increasing. In the downward direction, again vertical component goes on increasing. Right? As we go up, vertical component decreases. At the highest point, vertical component 0, and as we move downward direction, the vertical component also goes on increasing, and horizontal component remain constant throughout the journey. Next we have has projectile motion is the combined effect of horizontal motion with the uniform velocity and the vertical motion with the uniform acceleration. Now projection of projectile at an angle theta with the horizontal. We have to show that path followed by the projectile is parabolic, right? So we have to take the motion of the particle along x-axis and along y-axis. Motion along horizontal. We know that S is equal to ut plus half of at square. S along the horizontal is taken as x. U is replaced by ux t plus half a is replaced by the ax t square. In the projectile motion at an angle theta, ux we know that is replaced by the u cos theta. Ax is taken as 0. Here ux is u cos theta. Ax is taken as 0 because the object is moving with the uniform velocity along the horizontal, so its acceleration is 0. And x is equal to u cos theta t, where we can find the value of t, which is x upon u cos theta. Now motion along vertical. Along vertical, uy is replaced by u sin theta, ay is replaced by minus g, as the projectile move upward direction and gravity is taken in the downward direction. So it is denoted by the negative sign. Next we have y is equal to uyt plus half of ayt square. This is the equation of motion. Replace uy by u sin theta, ay by minus g, we get y is equal to u sin theta t minus half gt square. Put the value from the above equation, put the value of t from the above equation, we get y is equal to u sin theta into x upon u cos theta minus half g x upon u cos theta whole square. Y is equal to x tangent theta minus half g x square upon u square cos square theta. Next we have to find the time of flight. Time of flight means total time taken by the projectile to return to the same level of the projection from where it was fired. राइट टोटल टाइम जब हमने फेंका और जब हमने फिर से ग्राउंड में इसको रिसीव किया, वो कितना टाइम लिया, उस टाइम को हम कहते हैं टाइम ऑफ फ्लाइट. As we know, to find the time of flight, we have to put the equation of motion y is equal to uyt plus half of ayt square. Replace uy with u sin theta, ay with minus g, small t with capital T, which determine the time of flight, and net displacement. क्यों? क्योंकि जिस पॉइंट से फेंका था दोबारा उसी ग्राउंड पे आके मिल गया, so net displacement will be 0. We are taking the vertical equation of motion. So we get 0 equal to u sin theta into t minus half gt square. On simplification, we get t is equal to 2u sin theta upon g. This is the total time taken जब हमने फेंका और जब हमने फिर से ग्राउंड में इसको रिसीव किया, time of flight. Now, maximum height attained or the vertical range. Maximum vertical distance traveled by the projectile during its journey is called maximum height. Y is replaced by h, uy is replaced by u sin theta, ay is replaced by minus g, and t is replaced by u sin theta upon j. Putting all these values on the simplification, we get h is equal to u square sin square theta upon 2g. This is the formula for maximum height. Now we have to find the horizontal range. It is the horizontal distance traveled by the projectile from one point of the projection to the point where it hit the ground at the same level, right? Horizontal distance is known as range. As we know that x is equal to uxt plus half of axt square, x is replaced by r, which is the represent horizontal range. Ux is replaced by u cos theta. Ax is 0 because velocity is uniform, and t is replaced by the time of flight 2u sin theta upon g. On putting these values, we get u square into 2 sin theta cos theta upon g. 2 sin theta cos theta means sin 2 theta, so we get u square sin 2 theta upon g. Maximum horizontal range. To find the maximum horizontal range, we see that horizontal range depends upon the angle. Range will be maximum if the angle will be maximum. Angle sin 2 theta should be maximum. Sin 2 theta should be equal to 1 because its maximum value is 1. Sin theta की 1 value कब होती है? Sin 90 पे. So 2 sin will cancel out. It becomes 2 theta equal to 90 and theta equal to 45. And maximum range is u sin square 2 into 45 degree upon g. U square sin 90 is 1. We get r maximum is equal to u square upon g. Note, in the order to obtain the maximum horizontal range, the object should be projected at an angle 45 degree. Next, we have two angles of projection for some horizontal range, same horizontal range. There are always two angles for which the horizontal range is same. If one will be theta, the other angle will be 90 minus theta, right? Next, we have to find the velocity of projectile at any instant of time. Suppose v is the velocity of the projectile at any instant of time, which has two components. One is vx and second one is vy. And the resultant can be found by vx square plus vy square. We have to find the value of vx and the vy. To find the vx, we put vx is equal to ux plus axt and vy is equal to uy plus ayt. Ux is equal to u cos theta, ax is 0 and vx is equal to u cos theta. Uy is equal to u sin theta, ay is equal to minus g. It becomes vy is equal to u sin theta minus gt. These results are used previously. Resultant velocity can be found by putting these values. Put these values from the above, we get on the simplification v is equal to u square plus g square t square minus 2u sin theta gt. To find the direction of that velocity with the horizontal, we take tangent of theta, which is vy upon vx, and we get u sin theta minus gt upon u cos theta. Next, we have projectile fired at an angle theta with the vertical. पहले जो था वो एंगल हॉरिजॉन्टल के साथ था, अब एंगल जो है वो वर्टिकल के साथ है. अब हमारे पास जो कंपोनेंट है along y एक्सिस इज u cos थीटा, जो पहले sin थीटा था, और x एक्सिस की तरफ जो कंपोनेंट है पहले u cos थीटा था, अब हमारे पास u sin थीटा है. Now again resolve u into component. One is u cos theta, second one is u sin theta. Now the value of time of flight, maximum range, horizontal distance, vertical distance, maximum height, that is, can be found by putting theta in place of theta 90 degree minus theta. We can get these values. We have trajectory. x tangent 90 degree minus theta minus half gx square upon u square cos square 90 degree minus theta, which is equal to x cot theta minus half gx square u square sin square theta. जो रिजल्ट हमने पहले फाइंड आउट किए हैं जब हमने प्रोजेक्टाइल प्रोजेक्ट किया था एट एन एंगल थीटा विद द हॉरिजॉन्टल, अगर वहाँ पे हम थीटा को रिप्लेस कर दें 90 डिग्री माइनस थीटा, तो हम कंपोनेंट्स फाइंड आउट कर लेंगे व्हेन द प्रोजेक्टाइल इज प्रोजेक्टेड विद द वर्टिकल. मैक्सिमम हाइट we have formula u square sin square 90 degree minus theta upon 2g, which is u square cos square theta upon g. Time of flight 2u sin 90 degree minus theta upon g, which becomes 2u cos theta upon g. Horizontal range u square sin 2 into 90 degree minus theta upon g, it becomes u square sin 2 theta upon g. Now find the resultant velocity at any point P. We have V is equal to u square plus g square t square minus 2ug plus sin 90 degree minus theta under the root. So we have V equal to u square plus g square t square minus 2u gt cos of theta under the root. And to find the direction, we have tangent theta, which is u sin 90 degree minus theta minus gt upon u cos of 90 degree minus theta. We get u cos theta minus gt upon u sin theta. These are the cases of the projectile when fired along the horizontal or makes an angle theta with the vertical. ये जो इनके रिजल्ट्स है बेटा, दीज आर वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट और आपको ये लर्न करने हैं. ठीक है, इसके ऊपर न्यूमेरिकल भी इम्पॉर्टेंट है और ये डेरिवेशन भी पूछी जाती है एग्जाम में. टाइम ऑफ फ्लाइट, हॉरिजॉन्टल रेंज, मैक्सिमम हाइट, वेलोसिटी एट अ पर्टिकुलर टाइम, राइट, दीज आर इम्पॉर्टेंट्स. थैंक यू बेटा.